Hello everyone, episode number 2, my personal stories to help people, to encourage, to inspire, to continue to learn new language. I speak 5 languages and each language I use it for real, not just I did video, oh look at I can speak, no. I speak my mother tongue with my family, Russian with my friends, French with my family-in-law, Spanish because of I currently live in Chile. Today we're gonna speak about French. I love my husband, he's French, I love him so much. But I didn't really enjoy learning process of French. It's really hard. If there are some people who had French classes, especially maybe you are from Canada and your parents wanted you to be successful and they put to French school. Even you had like 10 years of having French language as a second language and you don't speak French, I understand you. I understand. And for me, the first struggle, it was apostrophe. Je m'appelle Aike. Like simple phrase. Normally it should be like this. Je me appelle. Like in my brain, in my language, it's in English, in Russian, in Kyrgyz, in Spanish. If they will learn, if they want to say, they would just say, they don't do this kind of, when two vowels, they don't take away one, like French people. This is so frustrating. Why you do it, guys? It was so hard in the beginning and just my brain didn't want to digest this information. It was hard, okay, I digest it, I get it. Okay, I understand. Je m'appelle Aike. Okay, and also it works with H muet, H letter. You will say, I live, j'habite. Normally it should be je habite. But no, in French you need to say j'habite. You're gonna put G apostrophe and habite. Okay. It's in the beginning, it's so hard, you learn it, but suddenly there is some word like le huitième. Le huitième. Huit, it's H in the beginning. Huitième. I want to put it, but no. You will not put it. You need to say le huitième. And there is some word, des millions de oui. Also, I want to just, because de et oui, it's two vowels, they need to be some apostrophe, but no, you say des millions de oui. And in the first place, I want to be just le huitième. Or I want it just to be des millions de oui. Don't put apostrophe, but you put it, and this is basic. It's just basic. And in the basic, you are facing with this kind of things, and it's so frustrating. And what happened in my situation, I moved to Canada and I used to know only 2 words in French. Quebec. You should understand Canada is not only about English, there's French people, huh? And you need to speak in French there, like in Quebec City, you have to speak. You cannot live without French. And I knew only 2 words before coming. Bonjour, merci beaucoup. And I even didn't know au revoir, aujourd'hui, this kind of simple words I didn't know. I moved to Canada in April, and everybody can speak in English in my family, but April until September, I was just chilling with my family, little like learning French, but mostly it was English. And in September, I started my school French classes at University Laval. September, October, November, it was good. It was good. Like I was like learning. But in the end of the year, I get pregnant. And also it was so hard, and French it was so hard. I started to refuse. My brain was not just taking information. It was too much. I started to think that no, I cannot. I cannot. It's too much. It's too complicated. It's too much. But same time you have to do, because you live in Quebec, you need to communicate with people in French according of your interest, what you see in YouTube. The YouTube algorithm sends some videos, and of course in that time I was watching a lot of video about how to learn languages. One video popped out, one video named Advice from Posner. Posner, I think people from Russia and post-Soviet countries, they know him. About this Posner, I used to think that he's Russian, and I knew that he speaks perfect English. That's all. This is my information. He is a journalist, he has perfect English, I trust him, I respect him, and let's hear the tips from him how to learn languages in general. And I find out the really interesting part about his personal life, what I didn't know, that he is half French and half Russian. That his mama is French woman and his mother tongue is French. And they moved from France to Soviet Union after puberty age. Interesting thing is that he speaks really good Russian, really high level Russian. There is no accent. The name of the video was Advice from Posner, How to Learn Languages. Before telling advice how to learn, like his tips, he was telling the story how it was hard to learn Russian, and I hear him. He was telling, oh, my favorite, my beloved, I think my beloved French, it's so easy, he said. Lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, it's everything like smooth. But Russian, like понедельник, вторник, среда, четверг, there is like, everything is different. Even English, look at Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, it's smooth. Like lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi. But Russian, no. And he was telling it, and it was hard for him. And was hardship what he was facing. And in the end, his advice, it was reading. The reading was his big thing, what he was telling to the people in learning. For me, I think, oh my gosh, this Posner, he did it. And he could do it in the time of the Soviet Union. There is no internet, the tools not good like now. And he did it. He did it, and I was impressed, to be honest. And it helped me not to complain if he did it. Posner, he did it in Soviet Union time, and now he speaks not just good Russian, there is zero accent. And Russian is really a hard language, to be honest. It was time I said to myself, okay, don't complain. He did it. Thank you, Posner, for your personal experience, personal story. It was hard for you, and for me also hard. I'm in this place. I was appreciated for his story, and I continue. When you learn your mother tongue, you don't think that it's complicated. This is you need to understand. But after, when you're learning other languages, I think that French, in all Latin languages, the most complicated. It's more complicated than Spanish, it's more complicated than English. It's complicated. And me personally, I admitted that I'm gonna learn French all of my life, especially in spelling. Even French people, they don't write well because it's complicated. It's complicated language. And it's okay. Important that I can speak. Je parle français avec ma famille, belle famille, avec mon mari parfois, et comme je me fâche de ma fille, je parle en français. Je m'excuse, mais c'est la vérité. And thank you. I hope that this video was useful if you are learning languages, and it's not easy.